I've recently acquired some new tools, and this video is going to be about the new tools that I've acquired, and it's really going to be a review about what I thought about the tools after the first use. And surprisingly, there are some tools that are made by a certain company that really surprised me. I'm really an Andes man, so I must admit that the Wahl 5-star detailer really surprised me. But at any rate, it's review time. So here I have laid out some of the tools that I have just purchased. You see here being displayed prominently at the Wahl 5-star detailer, and those yellow guards are the guards that come along with it, as well as the Andes Masters clipper guard. And then you have the talk duster there that I just recently purchased. And so what we're gonna go into first are the Andes Masters clipper guards. And from my first use, I have to say I was very much impressed about how sturdy the guards are, and how it is that unlike the Speedo Glide clipper guard, the guards here stay in place. They're not difficult to attach to the clipper. They're not difficult to take off. They come in almost every size that you wouldn't want to have. And then too, I'd like to focus also on something that is rare. I've rarely seen it, and that's the Andes Outliner trimmer guards. You could use those if you want to trim up a mustache or shape up a beard, but they're kind of rare, so you'll probably have to look around to find them. And I know some people that know some people, so that's how I got them. And here is one of the most useful tools that a barber could ever have. That's a duster. Now, as you probably can tell, that's probably a 1940 to a 1960 duster. I don't even think people even use dusters nowadays that have a wooden handle. So I had to replace that. I had to come into the 21st century. So here I had the powder dispenser duster. So basically, you take some talc, and you put it in the bottom there. And then after you put it in the bottom, there's a button on the side that you push while you're dusting the client, and the talc comes out and applies itself generously to the client. So now we're going to make a comparison. This comparison is going to be between the sizes of the Andes Outliner 2 and the Wahl 5-star detailer. One thing is noteworthy about it, that the detailer is smaller, but since the detailer is more compact than the outliner, it's lighter, and actually it's more powerful because it has a rotary motor in it. Yes, it has a rotary motor, so that means it's built for heavy cutting, but you're using it to line, so the lines look superb. And also, this is something that surprised me. Along with the 5-star detailer, they include standard and adjuster, and that's what that is. It's an adjuster. You take the blade off of the clipper, or the trimmer, and then you attach it to the adjuster, and you loosen the screws, which I'll show you in a few minutes. You loosen the screws to the blade, and then you just simply adjust the blade to how close you want it to be, and it's excellent. I really believe that this product shows that Wahl is listening to their consumers, they're listening to their clients, and they're trying to do better about the products that they put out on the market. And I must admit that this is something that will really have me looking at Wahl in a different manner. So here I've disassembled the trimmer blade. As you see, the two pieces, and here is the trimmer blade put into the adjuster. And so you loosen those two screws, and then you push at the bottom, and then as you push, it aligns itself automatically. And so here's the blade fully adjusted, and as you'll notice, you probably can't see it from the video, but those blades are flush, absolutely flush. So the adjuster works perfectly. It works exactly as Wahl designed it. And as I said before, I must admit that was a surprise to me. And here's the adjuster, and then you see the elongated pieces at the bottom are the pieces that you would push to make those blades flush. And along with that adjuster comes a screwdriver, a metal screwdriver, that you can use just to do the adjusting. And once again, there are the yellow guards as well as the oil, and also something that you can protect the blade with there. And so the Wahl 5-star detailer is absolutely a good look. I went into salads and I was trying to be cheap, but I came out with one of the best tools that I've ever had, that I've ever used. And remember, it's rotary, so it doesn't get hot. It cuts how long you want it to cut, and it cuts well. We have a special announcement for all members of the Barber's Booth. Our online store is now open for business, and the product that will be featured this month is the Nevo Outliner Adjuster.